Hello, everyone. How are you? It is I. Throwing down the last of my pre-workout concoction, which I should have taken about 25 minutes ago. Hey, there's my first heart. Thank you. Justin, Zach Arnold, of course you're here, buddy. Thanks for your dedication. And Jake, and Terry, of course, the best of the best. And Corinne and Matthew, and I see Tommy, and I see Alan, and I see Sally. Hearts and thumbs up. Up to 120 people. 5:33 here, according to my phone, my watch, my whatever. And it's a weird sound that we make. Scotty Morgan, bop 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 bop. Susan Kane, na 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 da bop bop bop. Big John and Chris Flanders, Chris, you're the man. Deb, can't wait to believe it has been such a last time we did this crazy blood. I don't know. John Stelwag, buddy, how are you, man? You sore from Sunday? That was a good one. Drew Harris. Hey, Susan, I'm gonna tighten up my shoes. All right, boys and girls. So, I want to dedicate this workout, if that's a thing one can do, to my friend and official stalker. You couldn't ask for a better stalker, Mr. Bob Modica, and his dad, Red. His dad passed away. He was 83 years old recently, and it was a sudden thing, and it's super sad. And I just want to, give a little shout out to Bob and to his family, and my condolences to his pops. Because my father passed away in 2004, very suddenly. Same kind of a just, 1 minute he's there, 1 minute he's not kind of thing. And it's, and especially now with all this that's going on, it's even tougher for Bob. So let's all throw some love Bob's way. If you're on Facebook and, his name is Bob Modica, M-O-D-I-C-A. And just go on there and say hello to Bob and give him some best wishes. And he's a good dude, man. So 471 people, 477. Do I hear 500? 500, I got 477, 717, going down, people leaving. I don't know, 476 going back up, at 476, 4, I got 747, 483 up to 443, 43, 43. Do I hear 490? No, back down to 477. I have no idea why that's going up and down like that. All right, you guys. Really don't want to do this. Don't. I keep tying my shoes because I'm thinking that's going to help me. But I don't know. So, maybe a little music. Let me a little music. So, let's see what happens here. I might lose you guys. God, I hope not. If I do, I apologize. I'll be back. I'm gonna get some tunes going. That's too close. No one should see me that close, except for my wife. Gosh. How's that music? Could you guys hear that all right? I hope it's not too loud. It might be. Zeppelin. Out of the box. Come on. Anyway, there you go. Lip singing. Not good. Maybe I should stick to dance party. Maybe I shouldn't do that either. All right, you guys. I'm just worried it might be too loud. Hold on. Be right back. All right, just a little something. Okay, you guys. Sometimes I grow so tired. All right, glasses off. Let's warm up. 5:37. Hope to be done after the warm up in about an hour. Nothing terribly special or different. I'm not adding a bag today. A portable kettlebell. I'm just gonna do it. But I want to focus on the quality of the movements, of my form, you know what I mean? Just making sure that I do everything right. And I'm going to try not to over-cue things, but I want to cue it just enough, just right. so that you guys all benefit from what we're about to do. All right? Ramble on. This is like my wedding song. Like, who has a Led Zeppelin wedding song? All right, here we go. We have started. Shauna cleaned up the entire house today, the whole house. So she had her heart monitor on. She burnt 700 calories. She's like, no, I'm not going to do plyo. You're on your own, buddy. So, just me and you and me. Here we go. Running, 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 running. Running, 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 running. Backwards, 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 backwards. Backwards, backwards, backwards. I got my Indo board. I don't want to land on that. Get out of the way. All right, so here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Rope. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Run. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Rope. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Bigger run. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Jump rope. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and inchworms. Inhale up, and then down. Walk it out. Upward dog, why not? Walk it back. Inhale up. Exhale down. Walk it up. Upward dog. Walk it back. Inhale up. I'll do one more. You too. Here we go. Hang down. Walk it up. Upward dog. Walk it back. Inhale. Inhale up halfway. Exhale, hang down. While you're here, legs are wide, wide, wide. Y'all see me? And then down, and then over. I'm going to bend that right leg. Yeehaw! Other side. Bend this one. Now I'm having an angry right knee. It's crazy damp and foggy and weird here, so my right knee is a barometer telling me to lie down. Other side. But I'm going to do my best and not think about the rest. All right. Left side again. Over. Runner stretch. Here they come. Up and down. Up and down. Up and down. Straighten them. Bend the front one. Straighten them. Bend the front one. Straighten. Hold. Other side. Down. Come on up and down. Up and down. And up. And down. And up, up, and down. Come on up. And down. Up and hold. Back to center. In plank. Downward dog. Slight angle for you. Pedal the feet. Right. Left. Hello. Left. Right. Left. Right. Left. Right. Left. And right. And left. And both. Walk it in. Inhale up halfway, flat back. Exhale down. Reverse that swan. Dive. Activate and elongate. Ready? So here we go. Pull. Pull it. Grab and pull. Where am I going? Grab and pull. Grab and pull. Back and forth. And you can see, I'm having vestibular issues today, so it's like the age of Aquarius in my gym right now. There it is. And again, let's pull up and pull up. Up, 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 tall. Grab and pull it up. Grab and pull it up. Activate it, elongate it, activate it, elongate it. Good, leg circles, here we go. Round and around we go. When it stops, only I know. Around and around. And keep going, and keep going. And again, and again, and again. Here comes some little mini squats. Let's do 8 of them. All right, toes out, knees out, everybody. Hands are here, down, hang out, reach up. Down, back and forth, reach up. Down, back and forth, reach up. You can see the pattern here. Down, I think that's 5, I don't know, who knows. And then up, down, call that 6. And up, down. Yeah, last one we'll hold a little longer. And then down. Oh yeah, baby. And then up. Let's get those hammies a little bit more. And down and reach for that floor. And down and reach for that floor. Down we go. Down we go. Down, 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 down. We go. And then this time I'm going to hang down. Toe is up. Little pulse here. Really feel it all the way back from the Achilles up to your butte. Pump it down. And then switch. Pulsing, pulsing. Yeah, indeed. Like it, top to bottom. All right. Let's see how this knee of mine holds up. We got 388 people. 305. I can't even see that. Blind as a bat. 397. Okay. 5:47. I'm sorry, kind of a later start. Anyway, I was on a Zoom with Bob and some friends of ours. You know, just talking to Bob. He had to drive all the way down to South Carolina from New York, take care of his dad's affairs. You know, he's a good man. So that's why I'm running a little bit late. Hopefully that's okay with you guys. Let's get going. We got calf raise squats, modifiers. All right. You do not touch the floor. All right, and you don't have to get terribly high. Just right here, and then up. You want to get on your toes, great. All right, I'm going to touch the floor, chest and eyes up. 40, 40, 5:47. Hope to finish at 6:47. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 with 30 to go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, halfway home. You're breathing. 1, 2 on those toes. 3, 4, 25, 26, 27, 28, I'm warming up now, 29, 30, 10 more, 10, 9, 8, booty down, 7, chest up, 6, 5 on those toes, 4, 3, 2, and 40. Seems like a lot, 40, doesn't it? Feels like it should be 27. 40 feels like, I don't know, too many. But then again, if you do it, you get into your own personal time machine. And you improve the quality of your life and the way your brain functions. And you're upgrading your immune system. You go from glass half empty to full overflowing. Boom, that's why we're here. Fighter, stance, jump, squats, 5-0. Modifiers. Okay, we're gonna switch, quarter turn jump every 5 reps. You're just here, right? And on the turn, you step it. Don't have to jump it. Everybody else, deeper and a little jump. Switching every 5, we're going. 1, tall, 2, tall, 3, booty back, 4, here comes our jump, 5, quarter turn, 1, 2, 3, 4, number 10, 1, nice soft landings, 2, good shoes I hope, 3, booty back, 4, protect those knees, 15, 1, 2, 3, think like an athlete, here we go, 4, 20, 1, come on now, 2, 3, here we go, 4, halfway, 1, 2, down and up, 3, 4, 30, 1, 2, 3, 4, 35, 1, 2, 3, booty back, 4, 40, 1, heading home, 2, 3, 4. That's it. Last 5, tall, 4, tall, 3, tall, 2, tall, down, up, done. My brand new playlist. Brand new. Don't know if you can hear it or not. It's tough because I don't want to have to yell over the music, and then if it's too low, obviously, is it worth it because you can't hear it? If it's too loud, you know, it's a balance, like life, all right? Balance, skater. Modifiers. So it's all about the right leg, left knee's coming up, right hand's coming up, and then you go down, you want to bring your rib cage close to your thigh and drop down nice and low. If you've got to tap the floor like I'm gonna have to, right? So it's here, then you do it, and then down, and then up here, all right? 20 per side. Don't worry about the toe taps. If it happens, it happens. But ideally, you're trying to stay on the right foot, left foot not touching. Let's go. Up, 1, up, 2, up, 3, up, 4, and 5, and 6. Get up, get down, 7. Up here, down here, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 5 more, 4 more, 3, get on down, 2, and 1. I think I tapped on every one but the last one. You know, I'm doing my best, man. That's all I can do. Let's do the other side. Are you ready? Here we go. And up, down for 1, and up, 2. Get up here, way down here, 3, 4, 5, 6, right knee comes up, 7, so does the left hand, 8, 9, 10, all of that leg right there, 11, 12, 13, come on Horton, 14, 15, gauge your booty, 16, and your core, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Ugh. There you go. 3 down. Lateral agility jumps. Modifiers, watch me. So, if I go this way, I'll disappear, right? So, I'm gonna go to and fro. I'm jumping laterally with my left leg, reaching to my left with my right hand. here, down, over, down, just like that. If you don't want to touch the floor, don't. If you guys want more, then get your fingertips on the floor, on the outside of your foot, by your pinky toes. All right, so it's down here, way down, and then over, way down, okay? Are we ready to start? Are we? 353 of you? Dude, you changed my life. You are welcome, Bo. Dude, you did that. I just handed you the hammer, my friend, and you built the house. You know what I was? I was the hardware store. You pulled up to the parking lot, you went inside, you said, okay, I want the saw, the hammer, I want the chainsaw. I don't know what that's for, okay, for building a house, weird. And then you left, you went to your house and you built it. I was just behind the counter, ringing you up. That was you, Bo. Ready? Here we go. 3, 2, 1. 40 of these modifiers, you know what to do, and go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Whoa! 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, halfway right there. 1, 2, 3, reach it. 4, touch the ground. 5, if you can. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Gotta get low. 1, 2, head home. 3, 4, 5, 6, 37, 38, 39, and boom, 40. Tip of the day, notice what's happening while it's happening. So, we all have expectations of how we want things to go. And quite often they're dashed based on this thing called reality. And if you're feeling pretty good, then, get lower, push harder. But notice when it changes, it can change at any moment. And then back off. I'm feeling pretty good right now, so you can notice I'm going a little quicker than normal, so I apologize. I'm gonna get my stopwatch. Wall squat, 3.5 minutes. I apologize in advance. All right, here we go. Find your wall, I don't know where it is. I have to go all the way back here. Go. So, ankles under the knees. Knees and ankles, hip distance apart. All right, so make sure your feet aren't too far out in front and not way over here so your knees are out over your toes. That's bad for your knees. So, here we go. I am in. I am in, you are in. So, my low back slash upper bootay on the wall, right? Mid back on the wall, and then maybe your thoracic area of your spine. You don't have to put your head here. And here's the ultimate cheat move. If you're ever at a wall squat party contest, what you do is you get in the position and you shift your feet right. So all my weight's here right now, not all of it, but 75%, and then left. You can kind of go back and forth and no one can see that and you look like a champion. Or you distribute the weight evenly and you freaking earn it. Yeehaw! Good times. All right, that is a minute. 1 minute. This. Wherever you are you in Turkey? Are you in London? Are you in Leningrad, Tokyo, Venezuela, Orlando, Florida? Are you in Boulder, Colorado? Maybe you're in Van Nuys, California. Van Nuys. You know how Van Nuys got its name? When America was, undiscovered, the Navajo Indians were traveling west, and they came across this mountain range. And the chief said to the Indian squaw, he said, hey, go up that mountain range, check it out, tell us how it looks. Come back. And Scott did that, looked around, liked what he saw, came back, and then he said, Chief, I think this place is amazing. Okay. So Chief went up there, looked around, and he looked, and he said, huh, very nice, very nice. Worst joke in the world. Very nice. Trying to entertain myself while I'm in a wall squat. 2 minutes, 22 seconds are gone. Going to 3.5. Almost parallel, almost, not quite. Checking the feet, see if they're in the right position. Again, if you're doing this, it's illegal. Foul. Flag on the play. Arms are here. Shoulders relaxed, face relaxed, breathing constant, in and out. Happiness. More seconds. I'm going to drop 1 more inch. You can too. Here I am. Ah, yes. Good times. Oh boy. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and oh! Yay, yay, and yay. All right, who do we have? Who do we have here? We're still above 300 participants, and I believe all 79 of you are actually doing the workout. The rest, just... Yeah, look at those people working out. Looks like fun. The rest of us, though, we're getting busy. Getting busy with it. Janet! Matthew! Justin, on fire. Of course you are. Becky, how are you? Hi, nice to see you. Better. Ouch is right. All right. Chatter's over. Plyo lunges, modifiers, 2 versions. Okay, so you have the back knee straight, knee over the ankle. You're gonna step, right? Then you got your skippers. Not like on Gilligan's Island, totally different. A little skip, right? A little skip here. Jumpers, arms very active. Boom. All right, we're gonna do 40, everybody. Skippers and steppers, you're not gonna be able to keep up with the jumpers just purely because of the plyometric speed issues. The first beads of sweat are happening. 40, let's do them now. Right now. That knee's holding up, man, warmed up, I'm glad. Knock on wood. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 15. 1, 2, 3, 4. Halfway. 1, 2, 3, 4. 25. 1, 2, 3, 4. 30. 1, 2, 3, 4. 35. 36. 37. 38. 39. 40. Whoa. Yes. Yes. Yeah, this is a form of HIIT training, sort of, right? Lower body, high heart rate, bang, bang, bang. It's hypertrophy while it's cardio, while it's HIIT, while it's hybrid, really. But the lungs are active, the legs are active, the heart is pumping, the mind is changing right behind your eyes. Yes, I just thought of that. All right, squat, lunge, lunge, squat, lunge, squat, lunge. Modifiers, watch me. Little profile. So wherever you start, you want to stay in that height, that depth. So you're here. Here's your lunge. You see my head is staying down. Lunge, squat, lunge. Everybody else, you're just going to go deeper in both. Okay? We do 50 of these. 50. Again, 30 feels right. But 50 makes you better. Do you want to be better? Or do you want to be same? No. Better. Here we go. Get down to your tiny little box. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, right down here. 4, don't forget your squat. 5, there it is. 6, there's your lunge. 7, 8, oh, booty time. 9, 40 more. 11, 12, 13, 14, chest up here. 15, 16, drop that knee. 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, just up. 25, 26, active arms. 27, 28, heading home. 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, feel that, 46, 47, 48, 49, rumor has it, that's good for you. Yes, it is. All right. We got fighter jumps. And as you'll notice, everybody's different. Some of these exercises are just simple squats and lunges with little variations. Other ones we leave the ground a little bit. Modifiers, of course, don't have to. I'm going to show you modifiers, what to do here. 40 reps. First 20, you're staying low. Second 20, you go high-low. So here it is. So fighter stance. This is square. No good. This is surfing. Everybody's learning how. No good. Fighter stance. Straight line. Big toe, back heel. All right? So we're down here, modifiers. Reaching maybe 8, 9, 10, 11 inches off the floor. Stepping, staying low, reaching. Stepping, staying low, reaching, right? On the tall ones, you come up, do the same thing. You come up, all right? You're just sort of switching feet. Everybody else is going to go a little plyometric here. Boom, touching the ground every time. Tall ones up here, just the same. Should we do them? Should we do them? I don't know. You don't have to do them. I wonder if you're better if you do them, as opposed to not doing them, where you get goose egg. Because when you say no, what do you get? Nothing! And what are the first 2 letters of nothing? N-O. Oh yeah, that's some deep, deep, deep stuff. You ready? 40 times, 20 low, 20 tall. Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 are gone. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 20. Tall. Up. 1, up. 2, up. 3, 4, 5. This is low. 6, 7. Touch the ground. 8 or not. 9, 10 more. Here they are. 10, 9, 8, 7, up. 6, up. 5, up. 4, 3, 2, I believe that's Peter Townsend. No, maybe it's not. Okay, and if you're under 30, you can gonna have to Google Pete Townsend, maybe. Love! Love is in the air! Apparently, you all care, because you're here. All right, iso squats, modifiers, watch me. So, you see my feet? Up, 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 up. Left foot just off the ground. And now the balance comes in, right? Whoa, 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 whoa. You might tap occasionally. You're gonna bend the knee and reach toward the ground, but not touch it and come up. All right, so it's this motion here. People who wanna go deeper, fingers outside of the foot, pinky toe side. Now because I have bilateral vestibular hypo function, I'm gonna be tip-tapping my way to Ugly Town. Welcome to Ugly Town, brought to you by Tony Horton's iso squat, School of Ugly. Here we go. I'm gonna do my best. Everybody, right side first. Try to keep this left leg out of it. Don't let the left leg go behind you. You wanna keep it where you can see it. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's a tap. 6, 7, 8, 9. Second tap. 10, 11. Third tap. 12, 13, 14, 15. Fourth tap. 16. Come on. 17, 18. Oh, fifth tap. Damn it. 19 and 20. 5 taps, 5 push-ups. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. I feel like penalizing myself today. New side, here we go. All right, are we ready? Come on, leg. 5 taps on this side. What will it be on this new side? Lifting the foot. That doesn't count, I haven't gone yet. Ready? 1, there's a tap. 2, 3, 4, second tap. 5, third tap, oh boy. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, fourth tap, 12, 13, 14, fifth tap, 16, 17, sixth tap, 7, 8, I don't know, 17, 18, seventh tap, 19, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Here's my second tip of the day. Don't get shingles in your ear, because I'm still paying the price. And some days it's, you know, not great. Other times, barely notice it. It is what it is. So, whatever. Don't feel sorry for me. I'll feel sorry for me, but not you, all right? Okay, plyo frog squats. 4 options. Who gives you 4 options? Me. So, these are out, toes are out. Option 1, chest and eyes up, always on all 4. Reaching for the floor, no jump. Reaching for the floor, no jump. Option 1. Option 2, barely touching the floor, micro jump. Okay, I can touch the floor. All right, option 3, fists, right? Jump higher. Option 4, palms, get up. Okay, we do 30 because 40 is cruel. Are we ready? This, by the way, takes us halfway. Yay. Yay, yay. And we have till 7:48. Is that what I said? 7:48? That is what it is. All right, here we go. Number 10, plyo frog squats. Then I'll get some beverage. You guys take a little mini break and then we'll do the second half. Sound right? Sound good? Sound like what we should do? Here we go. Chest eyes up. I'm a floor slapping double palm man. You pick the depth that keeps your butt down at the bottom and your chest and eyes up as well while at the bottom. You can lean forward a little bit, but none of this bending over stuff. Bad for your back. Go! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 10 more. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yeah, I felt that. Sweat. So you know what really stinks? I put this on right here, and I didn't set it. So let's see how many calories I burn for the second half. So we don't know what the first half did. So I don't know, maybe I'll get 300 for the second half. That'd be nice. Oh, water, everybody. I'm gonna put a little goody goodness in it. All right, everybody. Make sure the top is on. Ever done that? Top isn't quite on and you go, and so I was in my car. I was going to a Ted McDonald yoga class at 5 Point Yoga in Malibu, which is obviously closed right now. I don't know how many of you are doing Ted's class. He's up like 6 days a week and they're free. You can donate, of course. He's got 2 young kids, so $5, $10, whatever you can do. Check out Ted's class. So I was in the car. I wasn't running late or anything. I was on time, which was awesome. And I go like this, and this thing is just like that. I do the shake. Steering wheel, lap, shirt, center console, knee, right side of the passenger side. Douche! Like one of those Warner Brothers cartoons where, you know. So every time, I'm always triple checking. All right, boys and girls, we got chair pose twice, 1 minute. Are we ready to do that? I know I am. First one, here we go, knees together, ankles together, toes together. Nice and tall, arms are out. Get a little angle for you. Straight as you can make those arms. Reach for the sky, look forward. Dropping down, knees and butt goes back. Starting now. So, here's some things to think about while you're here. Unlike other exercises where you're moving and grooving and jumping and flying and punching and kicking, this is an isometric strength exercise. And to get the most out of it, you want to think about knees back. So if you look down, you can see your toes. That'll change some things. Obviously, depth matters. Chest up, engagement of the thoracic spine back here by reaching up and looking forward. So these arms are constantly fighting to go this way, and the lower half is fighting to go back as well. So you almost feel like you're going to fall backwards. You're right there on the brink. And if you fight and work to get those things while also staying very calm, 5, 4 lower, 3 lower, 2 lower, hang down. Oh. Look at your knees, round out. Inhale halfway, flat, flattish back. You can get straight legs. Hang down. Reverse this one. Arch back. Oh. So we're going to do that again. How were those tips? Were they helpful? God, I hope so. Makes you think about, how am I doing this thing? Am I doing this thing well, or am I just going through the motions? You know what I mean? When I was in school, pretty much first grade through last year in college, I was going through the motions. Didn't pay off. Until I came out to California IA and read 555 personal development books and realized what a lazy half-wit that I was. So I got busy. I still have my days. Hey, let's do the other side, shall we? We'll do it twice, knees and ankles and everything together. It was exercise that changed the way I did everything. Without exercise, I'd be living in a VW bug down by the swamp, for sure. Arms up, eyes forward. 3, 2, 1, we're all in. Lift the toes if you want. Knees back, booty down and back, arms up, eyes forward. Reaching, dropping, reaching, dropping and back. Reaching, dropping and back. Reaching. Makes me shake. I'm shaking. Knees back, booty down, smiling, breathing. This too shall pass. Arms up, arms straighter. Oh my God, it's only 40 seconds. Back, back, back. Down, down, down. Up, up, up. Down, down, down. Back, back, back. Up, up, up. Lower for 1, 2, arms up. 3, 4, going to 10. 5, a little bit lower. 6, 7, arms up. 8, 9, hang down. Oh! Round, round, look at your knees. Inhale up, flattish back as you can get, and then hang down. And then reverse this one. Oh boy. Move like that can go one of 2 ways. Where, you look like you're doing it. Like I could look over at you and I could say, oh. You know what I mean? But inside, physically, mentally, and emotionally at that moment, you're about a 4 on the 1 to 10 scale, even though it looks like a chair pose. But then when I see you drop a little lower, and your knees go back a little further, and your arms get straighter and they go higher, then I know your 4 turns into an 8 or a 9, or even a 10. And if you're an 8, 9, or 10, and you're not overdoing it, that's where better comes in. Better. So, anyway. We got Joel jumps, 60. Modifiers, watch me. So, I'm going to leap forward and to the right. Forward and to the right, and I'm going to take with my right foot, and I'm going to reach to my left with my left hand. But I'm not going to touch the floor. And then I'm going to push off that right foot, and I'm going to land on my left, and then the right hand is going to reach to the outside of the left foot. And it looks like this. Here, 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 here. You see how I'm only on 1 foot at a time? People who want to go deeper, touch the floor, touch the floor. After 30, forward and to the left, same thing, new side. 60, pretty much straight in a row. Between the 30, there's no break. You want to do it? Should we do it? Let's do it. And go. 1, 2, 3, 4, forward, back, 5, 6, touch the ground if you can, 7, 8, 9, gotta stay low, 10 on these, 11, 12, 13, 14, halfway on this side, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, whoa, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, new side, 1, 2, 3, touch the ground, 4, 5, 6, 7, how low are you? 8, 9, 20 more, 1, 2, 3, 4, I am halfway, 16, 17, 18, 19, 10 more, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, touch it, 3, touch the ground, 2, and boom. Yeah. Yep. I felt that. You? Down to 267. Where did everyone go? Where did you go? Why did you leave us? You just came in to get a sneak peek. It's all right. Just monitoring us, seeing if we're all doing it right. Hearts! Hearts and thumbs up, I love it! Anyway, okay, sorry. Thought I was in the room by myself. Yeah! Okay, that's fine. We have single leg wall squats. Lucky us. So, I'll be back there on those plyo boxes. Find a wall. Sippity sip, sip, sip. Ooh. I'll talk you through it. Come on with me. Here we go. Ankles under your knees. 90-degree angles. Feet, lower legs, upper legs. You. Okay? And we're going to switch every 10 seconds. Modifiers, watch what you're going to do. So you're going to hit the start position, right? And you're going to just rest the heel. Leg is straight. If you want to lift your foot an inch off the ground, that's the next step up. Every 10 seconds you switch. Everybody else, you're up here. Or close to it. Ready, set, I'm in. 2 minutes, switching every 10, go. Five seconds. Switch. Switch. Switch, 1 minute. Switch. Now. And switch. Woo. With another. Woo. So much for singing. Did you guys switch? Two more, one more here. Last 10, right here. 5, 4, 3, 2, done. was just a lad when this came out. Dance the night. All right, everybody. We got A skips, A skipping. All right, so we do 60 per leg. It's 120 total steps or skips. And we do the first 30 on both sides, you know, medium speed. Then 30 to 40, faster. 40 to 50, faster than that. 50 to 60, fastest. So modifiers, this leg's gonna stay on the ground, right? You're not gonna be on the ball of the foot. You're just here, all right? But remember, if the right leg is down and the left knee's coming up and foot's coming up, the opposite hand comes up and this arm has to reach back. Boom, right? Regular folks, not regular, but if you want to turn it up, you're on your jump rope, boom, boom. If you're doing the advanced version, the heels never ever touch the ground, ever, okay? So let's all get on that rope first. Modifiers, you know what to do. On my rope, knees coming up, add the arms. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's your shoulders. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now pick it up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Faster. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 50. Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 60. I don't know, that was just something I wanted to do. So, you notice in this routine, there's isometrics, right? Just pure flexion with the muscle not moving, just to create that awesome burn and build, right? And then this, the A skips, other end of the spectrum. Variety is the spice of fitness, right? So we're working on strength, also working on speed and balance. It's kind of perfect. How many gym memberships do you need? 0. Hey, wait a minute, is that the leg extension machine? Who's that hideous, sweaty beast that just got off of it, who didn't wipe it down? Now I think I'm gonna go lay down on it and work my hamstrings all by themselves because I want bigger hamstrings? What? Stupid. All right, new side. Teach their own though. Who am I to judge? 158 calories, starting at the second half. All right, here we go. New side, modifiers, you know what to do. And go, jump in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Pick it up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Faster. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Fastest. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and boom! Row. Can you feel that in there? That's really good for you. Really good for you. You know, atrophy, lack of movement, the cobwebs are everywhere, you know. They're in your joints, they're in your muscles, they're in your intestines, they're in your brain. Like there's this perpetual fog, you know. And nobody, unless you're under the age of 26 or so, everybody else is not manufacturing brand new beautiful cells anymore. The growth process ends. Between like age 24, 25, 6. You know, that's it. Growth spurts are over. Now the body wants to just get older. And there's only one way to fight it. And that's what you and I are doing now. That is, makes me weep. That's how freaking cool that is. Rocking, iso, lunges, 50 per side. Let's put the left leg out first. Modifiers, everybody here now though. Clasp, grab at the waist. Straighten your arms. It goes to the top of the shoulder. And get your arms away from your body. You can't, I don't want you resting your arms on your back or your butt, all right? Modifiers, you're here. You're just not gonna go very deep. I don't wanna see any up and down. I wanna see back and forth, right? Eyes on the same level the whole time. So, you're here. Back leg is pretty straight. Chest is up. You're up, you're taller. Everybody else, just find your depth. Let's start. 50, come on now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 40 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 20 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 more. Get lower. 1, 2, down here. 3, 4, 5. Come on now. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 50. Good. It's good. Tell you, man, music helps. Got a wide variety today. I just pull from every playlist I have. Everything and anything. So new leg. That was my left, this is my right. Oh. Again, if you clasped this way before, right, go like this. What is your name? Nice to meet you. And then do that behind you, straighten your arms. New leg goes out. Here, don't do the same leg twice. Which leg did I do? Dang it. Oops, I almost did it. Holy smokes. 3, 2, down, I'm down, I'm down, I'm down. Chest is up, arms are away, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Back leg, 7, straight as you can get it. 8, 9, 20. Chest up as high as you can. 1, don't lean forward. 2, 3, 4. That's halfway. 1, 2, 3, 4, 30, 20 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Low for these 10. 1, 2, come on down here. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9er, 50. Oh! Thought I'd go for a little walk. You're allowed to as well. All right, kids, jack squats. I don't know if we're gonna finish in an hour. Kind of chatty today, telling stories, queuing a lot We'll be close. So we got 5 more exercises and 9 more minutes to do them in. I don't know if that's going to happen. But let's get to this first one. They're called jack squats and they're hideous. Hideous. Modifiers. So you're here, toes out, knees out, reaching, right? Decent squat, chest and eyes up. The legs come together into a little modified chair and arms go up. Boom. Boom. Now, everybody else, you can go to the hop version and touch the ground, which I'm going to do. You don't have to touch the ground. So if you're doing the supercalifragilisticexpialidocious version, which are these, those are going to be faster than the modifiers. So modifiers, don't worry about the 30 reps. Just do what you can and the same time frame that the rest of us do. You ready? You ready to get this thing over with? I know I am. But I'll tell you, as hideous as this is, there's so much going on here with this exercise. I think the only thing that doesn't work is my tonsils, which are gone. So if I had tonsils, they still wouldn't get worked. Okay, you ready? Major leg, heart, lung blaster. Let's see what this song is, because I put it on shuffle. Something good, man. Come on, get me revved up. Nothing. At all. That's it. Yes. Little U2. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right in the chair. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. 20 more. 1, 2, straight arms. 3, 4. Halfway. 1, 2, 3, 4. 20. Countdown. 10 right there. 9. Come on. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh boy. Yeah. I'm up to 248 calories. And I started on the 11th exercise with my heart monitor, so there's that. Thanks for the hearts, man. I need them. So, modifiers. Lunge, jump, lunge. So watch me. I'm lunging right and left. So you're modifying medium depth on your lunge, right? Reaching for the ball, you know, like 2 feet off the ground. Stepping under your shoulders, you don't have to jump, you can jump if you want to. Set shot. Both arms, watch both arms go up. Boom. Holding the ball, this hand supporting the ball. Straightening, flicking. Same thing on the side. Medium-sized lunge, bang. I want you to try to shoot with your left hand. Both arms up, boom. Right, this is it, that's how the ball goes in. Sometimes. 30, let's do them. Oh, non-modifiers, put all 10 fingers on the ground. Jump shot, all right? 3, 2, 1, go. 1, 2, touch the ground. 3, ground. 4, ground. 5, down there. 6, right here. 7, right there. 8, down there. 9, 10, woo! 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, watch the ball go in. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, count down with me. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. 3 more exercises. 4 more minutes to do them. It's okay. Not judging my slower than normal pace. Woo! Yeah. All right, these are called surfer spins. If you do not lead with your eyes, and you haven't done these often, they'll make you nauseous. And then you'll say, oh, see, I can't do that exercise because it makes me nauseous. So you have to figure out a way to learn it and modify it so that later, even though you're getting older, it's something you can do because you broke it down into parts. So in my fighter stance, left foot forward, I'm going to turn back to my left. I'm going to land 180 degrees the other way, looking that way. And then when I come back, I turn my eyes forward and I bring my body around. This way, I look over my shoulder, which is harder to do because my body's in the way, but you still do it, and you come around. Here's how you modify by not jumping. So I'm here, low, right? Hands maybe a foot off the ground. I look over, I spin, I look behind me, I come back, I look at you. I look over my shoulder, I watch my eyes. I'm already here, body follows, all right? Everybody else, you're down, here, here. Touching the ground every time, super low, all right? We're gonna do 15 low, 15 jumping, coming up, break other side, ready? You don't think I didn't over-explain that for a reason? Just procrastinate, read it. But that time is over, let's go. Again, here, avoid this. See, this is higher than my shoulder. I want my shoulder higher than my booty. So you might have to come up here with your hand. Right? Looking over my shoulder, 15 low, 15 high, go. 1, 2, there you are. 3, 4, 5, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, tall ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. That thing, man. Ugh. We have a second side. Right? There it is. New side, here we go. You feel free to air guitar if you want as well. Same deal, modifiers, you have the information you need, everybody else. Down and dirty, man. If you're spinning and you're looking and you're low, it's core, it's heart, it's lungs, it's legs, it's mind, it's body, it's soul, it's all of it. Let's do it. 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 5, 4, 3, 2, tall. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10, 9, 8, 7, touch the ground, 6, touch the ground, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. That right there is the 1 hour mark. 2 more exercises. And then we'll be done. Except for the cool down and stretch and Shavasana and Om. I just want to celebrate another day of living. Bruce Springsteen should cover this song. Anyway, lip singing class will be next week. If you want a D-, take my class. All right, here we go. We have single leg jump squats, all about the right leg. All right, modifiers, watch me, no jumping. So right, tiptoe. This leg is for balance. This leg's doing all the work. You're gonna reach toward the floor, here. And you're gonna come up on your tiptoes, and then down, all right? Really activating the right leg. If you want more, leave the ground, touch the ground. 20 per side, let's go. Ready? 1, 2, 3, chest up, 4, best you can. 5, especially at the bottom, 6, 7, 8, going to 20, 9, 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Boom! Is it fun watching me breathe and stare at the floor? I bet it is. So today I got this gig where the organization, I think there'll be, I think they said 300,000 people watching. Wow. And I have to do a 20-minute routine, like a HIIT training circuit thing. Pretty cool. It's a lot of people, you know. So I'm gonna give them the goods. Let's do the other leg, shall we? Then we only have one more. We got 1.5 more. Down, go. 1, 2, 3. Left leg. 4, 5. Reach up. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 more. 1, 2, right leg. 3, just along for the ride. 4, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Down. Sopping wet mat. Well, you know, I didn't want to do this today, you know? But I wanted to do it for you. So there's that. I, personally, wasn't in the mood for this. But I made an obligation to all of you because your level of appreciation for this and yoga and dance party has been supernatural. People going to my website saying just the nicest, most incredible thing. It makes my day every time I read one of your notes, man. So it's special for Sean and I. So yeah. Anyway, don't make me cry. Okay. We got lateral, high-low jumps. Grab your imaginary ski poles. We do 100 reps. Modifiers. Your first move is just stepping side to side, really active, okay? Then when we're doing the high knee jumps, people who want to turn the volume up, you're doing mini ones. All right, so those are your two versions. Intensifiers, this is our mellow one. And then the high one is, the harder one is up, okay? 100 reps, then we're done. And then you can pat yourself and anybody else in the room on the back. Let's do this one right now. Yeah, we're about 6 minutes over, but so what? Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 20. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 30. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 40. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 50. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 60. 1, 3, 4, 6, 7, 70. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 80. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 90, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, push! How about that? So good, man. Thank you. Thank you. Very, 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 very much. All right, let's walk. Let's go for a walk. Just a little back and forth. Regardless of where you are, how much room you have. Shake out the arms. Take some deeper breaths. Relax the shoulders and your face. Let the inhalations and the exhalations allow you to be present. So I would assume that after that, you're probably breathing fairly deeply. Right? Your mind is filled right now, filled as a result of what you just did. Jam-packed, miracle grow for your head. How many times have I said it? Thank you, Dr. John Rady. The neurotransmitters, the proteins and molecules that have come together as a result of what we just did. And they're making love. Seriously, like these things that sort of live separately, they just sit there waiting for you to move. And that releases everything, all that stuff, man. Think about how you feel right now as opposed to how you felt during the warm-up. I'm telling you, man, it's a completely different physiological, mental, and emotional shift. And you have to earn it. You have to earn it, man. If you're sneaking grass and hooch and fat and sugar, then you're getting it. But the consequences, especially right now, as a result of this thing around the world, compromises your immune system. What you just did now was strengthen it, made it more powerful. Your body, right now, as a result of what we did, can fight this virus better than you could if you hadn't done this routine. Fact. Fact. That's a fact. So I got a newsletter coming out shortly. I'm going to quote some experts about this very topic. And if you're not on my newsletter, go to TonyHortonLife.com, sign up, and we'll send it off to you. No obligation, you have to pay for anything. Just go to TonyHortonLife.com. You'll get this newsletter. You'll get all the other ones too. They're all there. So, how about we stretch? Wide legs. Inhale. Exhale, hang down. Oh, thank you. Bend the right knee. Bend it, bend it, bend it. And turn into it. Hands on the inside of the foot. Back leg is straight. Stay here. Forearms, if you want, and you can roll the ankle. Pigeon prep. Come up, drop the knee. And now drop you can move that knee back so the knee's still over the ankle. And drop your pelvis towards your heel. Like this. And now straighten this leg. And move that knee back too if you want. You can do a little ballistic here if you want, right? Right, this little pulse thing I'm doing, it's really teeny tiny, it's not much. Because sometimes the static thing is just too much for people, you know. Like Ted McDonald loves that yin yoga where you hold these positions for 5 minutes at a pop. Oh my God. I just want to punch myself instead. So I'm here, just doing a little pulse. You don't have to, you can do the static. Come out of it. Cat camel, eyes up, hands under the shoulders, knees under the hips. Eyes up, booty up, rib cage, belly button down, round it out. And then up. And then round. And then saddle back. Now while you're here, walk hands out, scoot, downward dog. Pedal the feet, right one, left one, and right one, left one, both. Walk the right foot all the way up to the hands, side lunge, new side. Kind of a different sequence this week, trying to make it interesting for you guys and gals. Turn into it, nice and low here. And then hands on the inside. You can stay right here if you want to, or drop down, forearms. Don't force this though. And then roll that ankle, don't force that either, especially back leg straight as you can get it. Another breath. Come on up, drop the knee, move the knee back if you want so the knee stays over the ankle. As you push your pelvis down toward that heel. And then come on back, straighten that leg. Adjust yourself so that you're relatively comfortable before you start this thing. And then down. You can go static or you can pulse. Yes. A couple more moments here. Come out of it. Have a seat. Left leg out. So left leg is out. So you got your two versions. Last week I put my foot up because we just did this. This week it's going to be different. So my foot's on the inside. Left leg is straight. Right hand outside of that IT band. Left hand behind me. Nice and tall. Inhale first. Let's go for a little torso twist. Exhale as you use leverage, both hands, and blow it out. And so wherever you land, stay there. Take another breath. And now more leverage and see if you get the full 180. Look directly behind you. Let it go. Oh, and release. Now this left hand is going to push this right hand down the leg. For some of you, it's Achilles, calf. I have long arms and short legs, so I can get my foot. Going to release, cross over the wrist. This knee's going to come up. And now, as I grab, right, I got good leverage here. Now I push the knee down as far as I can. And I breathe and I count to 10 and we move down and forward. 1, 2, 3, 4 to 10, 5, 6. Lowering hopefully, 7, 8, 9. Almost at the bottom. Hold that for 5, 4, 3, 2, and release. Now a lot of people want to bail during the cool down stretch. That means you're more vulnerable to getting hurt, right? So, right, we're not like a lion or a cougar out in the forest. We just sit around and we eat a hyena or something, and then we lay down and then we see another one. No, we're not. Human beings are different, especially older human beings, okay? So we need the warm-ups and the cool down. Super important. If you have my new next level workout, some of you do, that P90X Never Dies group grows by 100 people a day, which is amazing. And the next level group, not as big, but there's 30 days free there. And people are like, hey man, thanks for those good old-fashioned long warm-ups and long cool-downs. And we're impatient as a society, so we want to just kind of get to it. But this is it. This is it. The beginning is it. The whole thing is it. So, it's like starting a mile race, whatever, 8,000 yards early. That was a bad analogy, but you get the idea. So we're tall, leverage, leverage. Inhale, turning to my right. Exhale, blow it out. Stop wherever you landed. Another inhale. Get the full 180 degrees. Push. Oh, gosh. Oh. Now, right hand pushes, left hand reaches wherever it goes. The knee's coming up here. I'm going to cross wrists. This hand grabs the inside. I push that knee down. That brings the intensity up. And now, here I go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Down and forward. 8. There it is. 9, 10. Hold your ground. 5, 4, 3, 2, and release. All right, on your backs. Home stretch. That is sweat in my eye. On my back, here come those circles for the hips, everybody. Round and round they go. Make sure that you go really slow. And then you will know what it's like to get the most out of this movement. You go fast and do nothing. Right? You want to feel that hip socket. You want to feel the outer ridges, especially when the thighs are in close and the knees are farthest apart and your arms are straight. That right there, that's when you feel it. When the knees come together, not so much. And when you bring them in here, not so much. But now let's go the other way. Yes. Oh my gosh. And let your hands really open those up. Don't be afraid. Nothing's going to snap off, I hope. And around and around. Oh my gosh. Yes. One more time around. Oh boy. Good. So leave the right one where it is. Left one goes out. Dorsiflex both feet. So you're going to pull that quad outside of the rib cage. Your knee down towards your biceps tendon. Down by your shoulder area. So the leg goes outside of the torso. You get more range of motion. If you're going to wrap it up with your arms, then give that a go. And then switch. Who are you? And now legs together, knees together. Lower half of you looks like a chair. Arms go out, head down. Look to your right. You can bring your palms up if you want. Down, up, yeah, I like that. And then you're looking at this thumb, the legs go over, and then what happens to that arm for me? God, am I tight today? Is what it is, no judgment. And now, this hand is here for leverage. Hopefully both legs are stacked. You're still in that chair position with your lower half. One leg's on the ground, the other leg's right on top of it. And then I'm trying to breathe this arm to the ground. There's probably a lot of you that are just already here, and your arms already on the ground, and you're looking at me like, oh, that poor old stiff man. There it is. And new side. Legs go back up, eyes to the left, legs to the right, and then that arm comes off the ground, but not as bad. So I think I still have that chair position. Head on the ground, looking at that thumb, and I mean, I love this stretch because it pretty much shows you which side is tight, which one isn't. For some of you, neither side, lucky you. And for some, both sides, equally as tight. We are different. It is good. That is the world. We love and support each other anyway. Or we do the opposite, and it makes life so hard. All right, so on your backs, it's called Shavasana. Legs are together, feet are out, arms are right next to your body, head is down. I'm going to get the who off, and we can do this in silence. How does that sound to you? He really wants to know. My shirt. All right, here we go. A little Shavasana, an Om, and we are better for it. I'm gonna bring my stopwatch. We're gonna do that 1 minute breath hold, and of course you don't have to do the whole minute, but if you want to, it's a fun way to just see, what's that lung capacity like, right? Important. And Shavasana. All right, everybody, a couple more breaths, and then we're going to do some prep breaths for the minute breath hold. And again, if you can't do the full minute, don't stress out about it. Just let the air out whenever it comes out. So what I do is I count to 20 3 times, and that usually puts me in the ballpark of a minute. And I've got my stopwatch too, so I'm going to count to 23 times. I'm going to look and see how close I am. All right, here comes those prep breaths. So take a big one right now. Like a couple times, let it in, fill the lungs, let the belly and chest expand, and let that out. You can do that, some version of that 2 more times. Big inhale, again, add more air, let that out. Just getting the lungs used to having that much air in them. Again, here we go. Again, and let it go. Now, if you fill your lungs with too much air, it can be stressful. So you want to come a little short of totally maxing them up. So you can experiment with this over time. So do your best, forget the rest. Here we go. Here comes our 1 minute. Don't be afraid. Inhale, again, and let go. Hold that breath. And let it go. Man, oh man. So when I got to the end of my third 20, I looked at the stopwatch and I was at 55 seconds. So I was a little quick, but not too bad. Roll your right side or your left. If you have a shoulder or hip injury, you don't want to roll to your right if that's the case. Pull the knees in, head on the ground, lay on down, pull those knees in. Did I say that already? And a breath or 2 here, and then you can have a seat. Cross your legs, you and me. Ay, 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 ay. So I don't know, there might be a few of you that haven't been in here before. I don't know. So I apologize if I'm repeating myself. But, you know, I've had a crew come to the house for 15 years. My old house for 10 and 5 here. And, you know, this is how we do it. This is the routine. And I change it up sometimes, but very rarely because it's just so damn intense as it is, you know. You can go faster, you can go deeper, you can jump higher, you know what I mean? You can work on your form, your speed. You can play with it. You know, if you're a modifier, you can take some of these exercises and intensify them, not all of them. But, you know, you'll know where you can kind of turn up the volume a little bit. And so that's just what makes you better. I mean, it's not like this thing ever gets easy for me. You know, last week when I added the portable kettlebells, oh, that was something. So, you know, you're here and you're committing to it. We're going to do our own. And if you're part of my regular crew, you know this is how we finish. You know, everybody knows the old Buddhist yin and yang. We say yin and yang, it's yin and yang, FYI. And it's balance, right? That pendulum, it swings evenly in both directions. So yang is workouts and battle and fighting and winning and attacking and working and, you know what I mean, mountain biking and heli skiing and and yin is playing with your dogs and sleeping and napping and meditating and hanging out with your kids and laying around in your backyard and having a barbecue with friends, and you know what I mean? So this is how one doesn't die young. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, get it, Wade, go, climb, everyone told me on Wednesday nights, woo! Shavasana, right? And the Om, which is what we're going to do now, is part of that. And if you want a strong, vibrant vocal cord and voice into your 80s and 90s and you want to be vibrant, then you do this. If you want to sound like old people sound, then you skip this. It's also the vibration that occurs as a result of an Om makes it virtually impossible to think. And meditation, right? You're in meditation if you meditate. You know, as they say, the monkey jumps from limb to limb. Oh, the garbage, I got to take it. Oh, my kid just got a tattoo on his forehead. Oh, you know, I mean, oh, how am I going to pay my bills? Oh, why am I having these crazy dreams, right? Right? But when you Om, it just eliminates it. And so for one big Om, it's going to be hard to think, and that's why we're going to do it. So Om is saying the word home long and loud. You're not going to sing and you're not going to yell. Your mouth's got to be open, open, oh, open, but don't sing. All right? If I was standing in front of you, I should see your uvula. Is that what that is? I should see the back of your throat. I should see your molars. If you're doing an Om like this, it ain't an Om. That's just you copping out. So don't cop out. Let's go for it. All right? Long, loud, make everybody in the house mildly nervous. Make them nervous, because Tony said so. Here we go. Big inhale. Let's do it. And you hum at the beginning. Open your mouth. When you run out of gas, when the lungs are losing air, then you hum to the very end. Here we go. Prayer, lap, lotus. Pick your poison. Let's go. Thank you. Namaste, boys and girls. Another Wednesday night. They keep coming around and around and around again. Okay. Who's left? All 5 of you are still here. Oh. Let's see. We're down to 114. Brian Cook. Tony, thank you so much for my wife and both of my educators in New Jersey during the craziness. I love it. Graham. Yeah, Tony's Om is crazy. That was a short one today. I don't know why. Some of you guys probably beat me. Namaste, Justin. Jamie. Hey, Jamie. How's Hawaii today? Justin. Sonia. Dan McCourt. He's watching. I hope he's doing. Matthew. Angie Forrester. Terry, how was that today? Appreciate you. Oh, hey, man. I do it. You guys make me do it. Terry, thank you much so much, Tony. Love you and Shauna. I hope to see you for the dance part. The dance party is Friday. It's Friday. So I'm going to put out a little APB about that. It's Friday this week. All right? Angie, yes, Friday feels like a good way to finish the week with a little dance party. Debbie Fisher. The Debbie Fisher? I love it. Thank you. Dan, Jason and Sandy, thank you very much. Matt, Fellers, Brandon, Kimberly, Hogan, Michigan, great state of Michigan. Thanks, Tony. We got after it. I'm so glad, John. Good for you. Glenn Dorian, thanks again. No, Shauna, yeah, she cleaned the house today. She burnt 700 calories cleaning the house. Thank you for a good one. Yeah, you too, Christina. Thanks for joining. Jamie, got my son Derek to do it. Derek did the Om. Yeah, dude, you're future. You're in the future now. Man, the guys in the future are doing Oms. Drew Harris. Thank you so much, Tony. Been doing this every week with my girl, in addition to X3. Thank you. Barry, Jennifer, Shantae, and Yoga Wen. All right, so here's some general announcements for all 114 of you, and if people want to look at this later, they'll see them as well. Yoga is still 11 o'clock on Saturday. That has not changed. Sunday is going to be sorry, I'm all messed up. Don't listen to any of that. Yoga Saturday, 11 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. Shauna and Tony dance party is Friday high noon. It's a high noon Friday. Way to go. Yes, Scotty Mo. How's your handstand? So Scotty Mo, you just saw him go up the screen. He and I are doing this fun little thing, right? So any other announcements? Double Time is still free. And you've got BOD, Next Level. Next Level's, as soon as you load in, it's 30 days free, Next Level workouts. And more people are doing that. It's kind of a slow burn on people learning about the Next Level. It's not, everybody knows P90X. The P90X Never Dies group went from 0 to 10,000 and like that. It was amazing how big that is, because there's so many options there. You got X, X2, X3, people are doing hardcore, they're doing their own hybrids. It's a really great community. There's a couple of boneheads that get in there, but I kick them out. We don't need that stuff. People selling their crap and doing weird things. So, but what else? I don't know. I don't want to sell you anything. But Scott and I, because we have spare time. And people are like, you know what? I'm going stir crazy. So people want to go outside and hang out with people they don't know without a mask on. And then, like it's Russian roulette. So Scott and I are we have a fun little side hobby. We have a bet, Scott and I. And that is that we both have to be able to do and maybe I mentioned this before in one of these, I don't know. And I apologize for repeating myself. But we have a bet where we're going to try to hold a 1-minute handstand for 30 seconds by July 1. So by July 1, we have to just pop up, no wall, just zip, no parallettes, just flat hands on the ground, 30 seconds. And, for a 61-year-old, Scott's 50, I don't know how old are you, Scott? You're 55 or something like that, so you're a youngster. Aging is for people who don't know better, correct? You are correct, Jennifer. Aging in a traditional way, which is people who keep doing bad things, it shows lack of ambition. That's what that is. You're 56. Scotty Morgan is 56 years old. So, and our thing is 4 days a week, practicing on our own. Then we send each other videos for that session to see how we did. And, right now we're not doing good, but we're getting there. So, but July 1st, it's a couple of months. I hope to be able to at least do 30 seconds. It's fun to practice, man. It's fun just to get in here. And here's how I do it. So I set the timer for 30 minutes and I try to kick up. And if I hold it for a second or 2 or 3 or 4, I hold on. And then if I come down, I do a second one and whatever happens. And then I try to do a third one. And, within those 3, I might achieve a certain amount of success or not. And then I come down and I walk around for 40 seconds. And I do it again. And I walk around and I do it again. And then I walk around. And when the timer says 30, yesterday the timer said 30 and I didn't really nail any of them. So I did it for 45 and then I got a headache. So I stopped. That was a good sign, headache. That's probably not good. All right, well, this is like a 3-hour session. Where is Bobby Stevenson? That is a tremendous question. I don't know. He's probably gaining weight and looks like crap. I love that boy, my twin brother. Anything else to say? Any questions? I mean, my dinner's going to be ready in about half an hour, so I'm in no rush, boys and girls. Ask me anything, whatever. What do you want to ask? See you Friday, yes, for the dance party. And then Saturday for the yoga. Florida, how's Florida right now? It is so foggy here. It's weird. We have May gray and June gloom here in California, and we have end of April schmapril. Hey, Drew, do it. And yeah, Drew, please join the handstand challenge. It's 4 times a week, whatever. You can do it 6 days, 7 days a week if you want. Half hour, July 1st. Oh, Bobby has a new short film out. That's cool. What's for dinner? We have grass-fed bison vegetable stew for dinner. And then last night, Shauna made black bean noodle vegetable stew. A lot of stews. You know, because you can make a huge pot and that'll last a couple of days, right? So that's how we're doing it here, doing the, you know, during the pandemic. Bison, yeah, man, this meat is lean, good. You know, so it's, you know, we're both plant-based. Last night was basically vegan stew, and tonight is bison stew. So, you know, people ask me, hey, what do you do? I do it all, man. I just do it all, and without having to categorize my anything, you know what I mean? I'm Christian, I'm Muslim, I'm Jewish, I'm Buddhist, I'm atheist. Do it all, baby. I'm not, you know, whatever, but you get the point. Yeah, we do. We need Mrs. Horton to blog her cooking. You got that right. Oh, John wants to know about my tomato plants. I love that question. So I was out there today. Me, Tony Horton, the green thumb. And I mean, it's so crazy how fast those things just boom. Like 3 days, the tomatoes were this big. Today, boop, just, you know, I don't know. Like when they start turning red, man, that'll be so badass. That's so cool. And then there's a couple of them. They're like, I can't grow good. I don't know why. I mean, I've treated them all the same. I can't. No tomatoes. I'm so scared. I can't get bigger. I hold them and I sing to them. No, I don't do that. Because I want them to produce like the big boys. Anyway, yeah, that's it. Thanks for asking about my tomatoes. It's very thoughtful. When did I begin my fitness journey? Shantae. The short story is my junior year of college. I took a weightlifting class, and I was a scrawny little pudgy guy with no confidence and a lousy grade point average. And then I took that class, and I got strong and muscular, and my grades went up, and I didn't even know why. I don't know. I just started paying attention and remembering things and going to class, and it's because of all the things going on in my head. I didn't have that information then, but I just, and then the following semester, I didn't take that weightlifting class, and my GPA went right back into the cellar again because I was into beer more. Then I came out to California, and there were gyms in every corner, and I joined 4 of them, and I met Lou Ferrigno and Arnold Schwarzenegger, and I started training Tom Petty and Billy Idol and Bruce Springsteen and Annie Lennox and Sean Connery. Submarines don't react well to bullets. And then, Bruce Springsteen, he's a great guy. He's a really nice guy. Tom Petty's from Gainesville. Right, Billy Idol, man, it's fantastic, mate. Oh, what we got shoulders and arms today. Whoa, F&L, man. Anyway. And then I was an actor, and acting over here, training celebrities over there. I met Carl Deichler. We made Power 90, and then we made P90X, and then now, here I is. There's the short answer. Hello from Mexico. You are the Jack Palance of my generation. Jack Palance. Nice reference. Jack Palance. Wow. Yeah, Shantae. There you go. If you don't have my book, The Big Picture, it's autobiographical. It's a personal development book, but I talk about my life and how I went from a C- student and a speech impediment with the ambition of the world's greatest procrastinator to kind of where I am now. And it was all because of fitness and food. Fitness and food changed that thing inside of there. And that gave me confidence to take chances and do hard things and help people. So, you're welcome, Shantae. Anyone else? Still 112. I am not leaving until there's 0 people in here. I will stay on this stool until 0 people. No. Is there ever time to drink alcohol? I think it was an alcohol question. I don't drink at all. I don't want to get on my high horse and my soapbox about alcohol. But in my personal opinion, in my world, I see 0 benefits from drinking alcohol ever. 0. Because when I drank, I have alcoholism in my family to begin with, right? So, and I never was. I don't have an addictive personality when it comes to bad things. When it comes to good things, I do, but that just took, a lot of work. But alcohol, it makes me a bonehead. I say things inappropriately. Look at me, I already say inappropriate things. Can you imagine adding 4 beers to this? Yeah. I used to have a motor scooter, but I don't have a motorcycle anymore because I had a friend of mine who lost half of his skin, and that made me nervous. So another one ended up on the hood of a car, so I just never got one. Yeah, the booze thing, man. I mean, whatever. I'd rather get high by working hard as opposed to sitting on my ass and waiting for it to happen through some beverage. You know, and I know I'm a little bit pious about that, and I don't want to offend anybody, because it just seems like, you know, it's completely and thoroughly empty calories in every way, and all it does is accelerate your death. Slowly. And by the way, what is COVID-19? COVID-19 is an accelerant. So let's say you've had years and years and years of bad behavior. You got your type 2 diabetes, and type 2 diabetes is a result of bad behavior. Type 1 is genetic. Type 2 is something you give yourself. All right, some people are more prone than others. And then you got hypertension, high blood pressure, you know, all these different things that make you vulnerable to the COVID-19. And then if you have those things and you get COVID-19, you are as susceptible to your demise as anyone. So I had a friend of mine who's a doctor said, yeah, COVID-19 is an accelerant for people who are vulnerable. And people who aren't, you know, I mean, I had Ramsay-Hunt syndrome and bilateral vestibular hypofunction because I had shingles in my ear, which fried half the nerves in my brain, which is the reason why I can't stand on one foot anymore very well. And so am I vulnerable to it? Do I have an autoimmune? I have Epstein-Barr. That's an autoimmune thing. So, I mean, that's why I'm here for you guys, because I need this so damn bad. I need this so bad. And here we are. I think this is week 7, which is mind-bending to me, man. I hope I'm never here. Hey, everybody, week 40. Alcohol-free, drank once at 16, never took another drink, 61 years young. Paul, you're wise for having only lived 14 and a half lifetimes, my friend. Good for you, man. Hey, I'll tell you a short story about booze. Friend of mine, Navy SEAL commander, badass, like, right, underwater, jumping out of helicopters. Guy was a stud. His name is Bill Bondi. I went to college with him. Got married, had kids, got a corporate job, traveled all over the world, got big, really big. Like, blow up like a tick big. You know what I mean? Like, wow, what happened to you, Bill? And then he went to his uncle's funeral, who lived here in California. So that he and his 2 brothers came out and stayed with me. And when I saw him, I was blown away by how big he had gotten. And he goes, hey, man, you don't know, my lifestyle's really crazy. I go, you know what, dude, I'm sorry. You were a Navy SEAL, so shut up. I don't want to hear that. So I said, get down and do push-ups. So me and his 2 brothers watched him do 8. I mean, this guy used to do 80, okay? So I said, hey, you know what? You're here at your uncle's funeral, and he died of a heart attack. And tick, 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 my friend. You know what? Your wife and your wife's new husband are going to watch your daughters walk down the aisle. So you better get busy or die young. Tough love, very tough love. So he went right back to New York where he lived, and he pulled out that P90X that I had sent to him 4 years ago. Picked up the box, blew off the dust, and he had his ass handed to him. And so, but he's a Navy SEAL, so he's like, right, so he got after it. The first month, the weight was coming off, and he goes, hey, I'm plateauing. And I said, oh, well, how many drinks are you drinking? He goes, I don't drink that much. It's just like normal person. I go, what is a normal person drinking? And so we figured out weekends, lunch meetings, at dinner, 17 cocktails a week on average. I had a couple beers at the game, have some wine with dinner, having martinis at lunch with the boys, you know, we're talking business, 17. I go, hey, Navy SEAL, you're such a tough guy. Cut it out for 30 days. 0 zip, have some discipline, grow a pair, friggin' do it. All right? He calls me up a week later. I'm losing 2 pounds a day, dude. I go, yeah. Yeah, because all that empty calories. And by the way, that was 12 years ago. 12 years ago. He's probably had 2 dozen drinks since, like on Christmas or whatever. And he takes his rucksack now, and he's older than me, 62, 63 years old. And he works out every day, you know, and he takes his rucksack and he goes climbing in the hills where he is. And he got a new career. He got rid of that crappy job, and he's a badass. You know, he could probably be a Navy SEAL commander again. So, you know, it's prioritizing, man. If you think you need your cocktail and it's really important to you and helps you relax, I'm not going to argue with that. I'm not here to preach. I'm just stating the facts for me and for others. There you go. I'm never getting to 0 viewers. Have fun being here all night. The numbers are going up. Damn you. Why? Dan, I've got week 7 of this. I'm stronger and more flexible for it, brother. Dan, see what I mean? This routine, it's a bear. It's a bear, man. But it's so good. It's so good. And I've changed it up over the years, and it's just not as good as what this is. You know what I mean? You can get on the elliptical, or you can use your body like an athlete and work on getting your form better and your range of motion better and your strength better and your flexibility better. And I don't know. What am I going to be like at 71? I don't. Am I going to still be doing this thing? I don't know. Something, am I going to pull my knee, or I don't know. Who knows? But so far, so good, right? Doing my best. And Italy. Oh, Italy, man. How are you guys doing? If you flatten your curve there in Italy, I wish I could pronounce your name. Barivos. Oh, I butchered it. Jeff Guinness? Guinness, what are you doing in here? What are you, Guinness, are you in here because you think if you keep doing this routine that somehow you and I end up on a ski trip, that you're going to be able to ski circles around me? Well, you better keep showing up, my friend, week after. Jeff Guinness is in here. He probably just popped in, wasn't doing the workout. Jeff's kicking back with a hot dog and a big tall one. That's what he's doing. Glenn Dorian, 61, working out with you. Yes, Glenn. Stronger. When did I start skiing? I started skiing when I was 5, and I was terrible from the age of 5 to about 43. And because I didn't really take any lessons. I loved it, but I fell a lot. And I had my legs and knees together. I had my arms out here, and I was in the back seat, as they say. And I had no control over the tips of my skis. And I went to the X-Team ski camp with Eric and Rob Delorier, Dan and John Egan, and Dean Deakus. And then Matty Moo was our cameraman, and I went to 15 of those camps. And I went to one, Jackson Hole, Steep and Deep. It changed everything about the way I ski. So I was like Mammoth. I don't know. They'd still be open right now, probably. And, I just learned from somebody else that I liked and I trust and who was great at showing me how to get better. You know what I mean? No man or woman's an island. We try to do things on our own and we think we're going to change. Doing things over and over again, expecting a new result. Don't do that. It didn't work for Einstein, doesn't work for us. That's why you are here with me, and I'm helping you with these, tips and cueing and helping you get better at stuff, right? So, because I've been around the block. I've been doing this since the mid-'80s. When I was 5 years old. Anyway, what else? By the way, did you guys, I did a little piece, Daily Mail did a little piece. I don't know if anybody saw the Daily Mail, that weekly news, kind of entertainment news thing. That was a nice piece. They had me on. And I'm going to be on Good Morning America, apparently. I shot something for those folks. I don't know if it's an online thing or something else, but what else? I don't know. That's it. Here's some interesting news, and we hope that because some of the stuff that I'm going to be making is in China, and I apologize for that, but a lot of parts are here in the U.S., so it's a combo platter. But we're going to have some TH Fitness equipment coming out, I hope, in about 2 months. We're talking jump ropes and yoga mats and plyo mats and the brand new power stands. A lot of you guys, I'm glad I thought of this. I've gotten dozens and dozens, like, how come Beachbody doesn't make the power stands anymore? Well, because my contract with Beachbody expired. But I'm still an ambassador, and I still love the organization, and I still participate wherever I can. You know what I mean? Look at P90X Never Dies. I mean, that page just grows and grows. So, why not? I love Carl. I love everything they're doing, and their supplements are great too. And so, but when my contract expired, they stopped making the power stands. But we're making new ones. I had a cool new design. I wish I had a picture of it for you. It's upstairs. It's really cool. It's retractable, and it's going to go into this door thing, and it'll turn from push-up stands to a pull-up thing that can be adjusted, so you can do inverted stuff like a TRX, but different. And the whole thing is in the doorway, and it doesn't pop down, and you don't smash your face. So we're working on that, and hopefully in a couple months that'll be out. And also, too, I don't know if I should say this or not. I'll probably get in trouble. Can you guys see that thing behind the heavy bag there? That thing here, this thing, not the bag, but this. That is called a tonal. And I'm about to sign a contract with them, and I'm going to be on that platform. And that machine replaced a bunch of stuff that I used to have in the gym lat pull machine and hack squat stuff and all these things I just didn't need. And that thing does it all. And there's trainers already on there, and they're all really good. But they're going to add me, and I'm looking forward to making that content for them. So, tonal, yeah. It's not cheap. I'm not going to lie to you. And it's $49 a month. It's Peloton. Peloton's huge. It's gotten really popular. People love it. It's a very similar formula, but instead of just a bike, right? Which is, I shouldn't say just a bike, but people love that. They do it. This is bicep curls and shoulder presses and hack squats and shoulder flies and tricep pull downs. And it's every machine in a gym. You take every machine in a gym, you make it that wide, you stick it on your wall, you tap it. Hundreds of trainers, hundreds of workouts, hundreds of exercises, dozens of trainers right there in your house. And with this whole COVID thing and the future being unpredictable, it's pretty badass. It's a pretty cool thing. And look at that, 200 pounds max weight. Look at Brian. Brian, do you work for Tonal? What's happening? It's really a neat thing. You know what I mean? I still hit the bag, and I still get on the Versa Climber, and I still get on my skier's edge, and I get on my slide board, and I still jump rope, and I still lift dumbbells, and I still do body weight stuff, and I still do ninja course, and I still do everything I could possibly do, because the more I do, the better I'll be, and that's just how I operate. I have no reason to lie to you. So, how does it differ from Kaiser air compressor equipment? Oh, I don't know. I'm not familiar with the Kaiser air. It's basically a vertical, you know a Tesla, you guys have Tesla, right? Like the whole world is in your Tesla that tells you all this information. It's sort of the same thing. Like you can click and go, show me a 30-minute chest routine, and there's one. There, show me another one, show me another one. Show me a back routine, show me a chest and back routine, show me a shoulders, arms routine, show me a yoga routine. Sometimes a lot of the workouts don't even have the machine involved. It's just, it's like Beachbody on Demand. There it is, Judith, looking it up. It's $3,000. $3,000. My lat pull machine was $1,500. My treadmill is like $4,000. My Versa Climber's like $3,800. You know what I mean? My rower is $1,500. It is one of those things that you get what you pay for. You know what I mean? So I know it's not for everybody. That's why I do these. How much was this workout today? Doink. How much is going to be our dance party? Doink. How much is the yoga going to be? Doink. How much is double time right now if you want to play with your kids with a ball? 0, right? What if you want to do next level for 30 days? Free, all right? So, there you go. If I talk too long, I feel like I have. If I said something silly, probably have. All right. Yeah, and by the way, you're right. Your PT sandbag works awesome. All right? Here's what I've learned. If somebody's got something nicer than you, is there a reason to bash them because they've been able to achieve that and have that and do that? No. They're doing their thing, their way. Leave them alone. Like the more time you spend busting other people's chops because they're doing something than you, or they have a different religion than you, or they have a different color skin than you, like what does that do? Or they're a different, political party than you. Like, wow, that just feels like a whole lot of aggro, man. You can just skip. You know what I mean? Do your thing your way, and then when your thing your way doesn't work, and you want to change it, then go do it. But when you do change it, and people give you a hard time because you're not doing what you used to do, and you're used to do what they used to do, then you have to explain to them, I've evolved. I've moved on. I'm trying different things. I want to do Pilates now. I want to take an acting class. I want to go learn how to yodel. You know what I mean? I'm going to learn French. I'm going to go buy a tonal. I'm going to not buy a tonal and just use body weight and do Tony's free workouts. You know what I mean? Rhode Island. I got rid of the Rhode Island accent because my buddies over there were drinking beers. with my friends over in Cranston, and I don't talk like that anymore. I don't even know how to do a Rhode Island accent. Rhode Island, Boston, they get me confused. Because Boston is more park the car in the Harvard Yard over there. And Rhode Island is more drinking the beers with the guys over there. You know what I'm saying? Over there in Providence, West Providence, over in Cranston area, North Attleboro. You know what I'm saying? That's Cranston. That's Rhode Island. You know what I mean? I don't do that anymore. Tony, my mom and I have been doing P90X, and it's been so fun. Meredith, you and your mom? P90X? That is great. Oh, my gosh. What other accents would you like? Anything? Hello, I'm here all week. Have you ever played pickleball? Pickleball? I want to just play it because of the name. Pickleball? Pickleball. Oh, my God. I'm going to Google pickleball. That sounds fun. All right, everybody. Massachusetts over there. How are you? Drinking vodka and eating pizza in Boston area. My sister lives in where's she? Maynard, up in Maynard, west of Boston. Wicked cool up there. My celebrity impressions are okay. They're a little weak. Come on, they're weak. Pickleball. All right, I'm going to Google that. Minnesota up there, go for a boat ride with a Pope on the rope, up there, 10,000 lakes, just south of the Canadian border, Oh, Minnetonka, Minnesota, up there. Oh, yeah. How long you lived up here? Oh, my whole life, Fluent in French. Oui, oui. Arc de Triomphe. Champs-Élysées. That's all I know. It's not very good. You got anything about that Foundation Force supplement? Yeah, it's almost sold out. People seem to love it. They love the flavor. They love what's in it. We worked really, really hard on making that an amazing product. And for those of you that have Power Life and you've gotten the tubs of the whey protein and the plant-based protein, again, me personally, I want to apologize for the size of that container and how little is inside. On the containers, it says 15 servings, so you're paying and bought 15 servings inside of a garbage can. And that was a mistake. And pickleball is the fastest growing. Pickleball, I want to know. So, the ingredients are top-notch, off the chain. I'm not going to tell you who, but there's a professional football team looking into the Power Life brand. We sent them the whole kit caboodle, and they want to get their players on it, but they want to check it out and test it out and see if it's what we say it is. Bobby Stevenson, good Lord, holy cow, everybody. Let's throw up some hearts and some thumbs up for Mr. Robert Stevenson. Bobby, buddy, there it is. Look at all the love for the bobber. Such a good guy. Look at that, Bob. Gosh, the love. I didn't get that many hearts and thumbs up. That sucks. What's up with that? Pickleball. Bobby, do you know what pickleball is, dude? You can check that out. This is fun. I like just kind of hanging out with you guys and chatting. Pickleball is popular there. Bobby, what's pickleball? Do you know? John Hamm. That's right. All right, who's more handsome, Bobby or John Hamm? All right, vote. Start your voting. Bobby or John Hamm? Thank you, man. I got good lighting, Bobby. Look. Terrible lighting. Really good lighting. See that? See what I did there? It's all smoke and mirrors. Nothing's true. Nothing's real. Everything's fake. No, man. That workout was fake. I am still sopping wet. Bobby, you got to vote. Bobby, you got to vote. John Hamm. Do I hear John Hamm? Anybody? John Hamm. John Hamm. More handsome than Bobby. More handsome than Bobby. John Hamm. John Hamm. Let me hear about John Hamm for one John Hamm. Many John Hamms. Come on, John Hamm. Who's more handsome, Bobby or Bobby? Pickleball is like tennis with a... Okay. Okay, I know what that is. Handsome. That's right, Bobby. John Hamm is handsome. Big Bob, big Bobo. Bob, when are we gonna? Bob, how long has it been since I've seen you? Actually, face to face. Has it been 2 months already? Is that where we are? 2 months, 7 weeks? When was the last time I saw you, dude? Oh, it makes me sad. Bobby and I have a special handshake. That's how we're such good friends. He's a fun guy, that Bobby, with our big Bobo. 21 years I've known Bobo. 21 years. Bob and I went on a blind date with each other. With each other. Of course, we were both dating women, so that was weird. But a mutual friend of ours was like, you guys should hang out because you're both into fitness. And we were like, I'm going to call it some strange dude. I don't think so. That's weird. So we knew about each other for how long, Bob? Like 5 months. I'm not going to call some dude. I'm not going to. So we both were all machismo about that, you know. And I think he called me first. And then that's the reason why we know Scotty Pfeiffer. And that's the reason why we know Chuck Gaylord and Phil Malton. And, you know, Bobby was like the beach fitness Pied Piper. He was like going up to homeless guys with heroin needles in their arms going, hey, do you want to work out with us and do some handstands and climb some ropes? Like everybody, every Tom, Dick, and Harry on the beach. It's like, hey, Bob, I think that guy's dead. Don't ask him to work out with us. He looks scary. But that's how we met, like half the Sunday crew, which is pretty amazing. I knew that'd make you laugh, dude. It's all true. There's still 18 people in here. I don't even know how that's a thing. There's no reason. Pfeiffer Scissors, that's right. If Bob had never gone up to Scott Pfeiffer, a total stranger who was lurking in the weeds at the beach, looking at us like, who are those guys? And Bobby went right up to Scott Pfeiffer. Hi, what's your name? I'm the beach ambassador named Bobby Stevenson. Can I invite you to join our little crew over here and do some push-ups and some handstands and some rope climbing? What's the difference between a yoga mat and a plyo mat? A yoga mat is really thin. All right, just gives you enough cushion to kind of protect the feet and the knees and various things. Especially if you're doing balance stuff on a yoga mat, you don't want a lot of play. You know, you want it just like, it's basically concrete yoga mat because you're not jumping on it. A plyo mat, right? There's the pounding, there's the up, there's the down, and you need a surface to absorb the contact, right? Just better for your joints, for your ankles, for your knees, for your hips, and for your back. And so that's the difference between those two. Hope that answers your question. You are cool. That's why. Bobby is cool. Scotty is his favorite. Pterodactyl impression. Go! Go! Backing out of trouble. There it is. Thank you very much. I'm here all week. Okay, people with fibromyalgia work out. It depends on the level and how bad and how old you are and what your history is. And I would talk to your doctor about that one. That's a doctor thing, I think, more than anything else. But I do know people with fibromyalgia who have figured out ways to modify and do it and get improvements and not hurt themselves. So there you go. I am wicked funny over there. Susan Kane, strongest Boston accent of any gal I ever met over there, aren't ya? Susan Kane. Yeah, wicked Boston accent she's got over there. I know you do. La máquina, mi amigo. Gracias, señor. Gracias. I am the máquina. What is your favorite P90X? Oh, X2 or it's 2. I mean, the original is the original because it's changed so many lives, but X2 is, right? X2 is scary, it's hard, there's a ridiculously brutal learning curve, you know what I mean? It takes time to get one rep on certain things. I can tell you, I've heard 24 stories of people hated it, but they were determined to get better, like 4-ball push-ups and impossibles and and post-activation potentiation and all the stuff that came with that thing, man. I've had collegiate, professional, Olympic athletes, United States Marines go, that program changed everything for me. So if you don't mind learning while doing, P90X2 is your dream workout. You're gonna hate it until you don't. And then you're going to be psycho killer, awesome fit. You know what I mean? In every possible way. And X3 is the no excuser. If it's still pretty damn hard, right? Because of what it is. I mean, the challenge in X3, I mean, holy smokes. But that's just get it done, man. Get it done in half an hour, We've been doing your programs for years, Tony, Olga, and Robert in South Carolina. I love you, Robert, so very much. I thank you all the way down from South Carolina. I don't even know if that's a South Carolina, Alabama, or Texas, or North Carolina, or Georgia, or Tennessee accent. But I'm getting a sense it's generally close. I don't know if it's even. If it's terrible, you just tell me if it's probably terrible. Yeah, you're right, Robert. Each one has its own appeal. That is absolutely true, you know. Hey, almost all of them got Bobby Stevenson in them. You know what I mean? Come on. The big Bobo, the big man, the king, the myth, the dream boy. Yep. Total stranger once. And now, Bobby was one of my groomsmen in my wedding. How about that? Right up there in the front row with a nice tuxedo on, the big Bob. I am a good human. Don't let the smoke and mirrors fool you. Thank you, Sky. You know what? Ann Kearns Furs or Annie Blaine. Annie, how come it still says Ann Kearns Ferns? Aren't you Annie Blaine now? You should change that. Like Susan Kane used to be something else, and now she's Susan Kane. Tony, Annie Banani. So Ann Kearns Furs. You guys see her name up there? She went to Trumbull High with me, class of 1976. And by the way, my hair was this long in 1976. I just spilled everything. Time out, everybody. Hold on. Remember at the beginning of the workout, I said that I didn't shut this and it went all over the car? Guess what? It just went all over the gym floor. So that's lovely. And it's sticky, so there's that. Don't mind me, just cleaning up after myself. So Ann Kearns Furs, she was one of the cheerleaders at Trumbull High School, right? AKA the untouchable girl. It's like, oh my God, there's Ann Kearns. She wasn't Kearns Furs, she was just Ann Kearns then. There's Ann, oh my God, she's with all the really good-looking, cool chicks. I wonder what it's like to hang out with them, because I'm Tony Horton, and I'm Oh, you know it's true, Ann. Yeah, you know it's true. And then now we got guys at Trumbull High School that try to pick a fight with me at high school reunions. So I don't know. That's just another whole topic. What the hell's wrong with people? Look, the numbers are growing. It was 107, now it's 127. All the underclass chicks love. Did they? Now you tell me. Now you tell me. All the underclass chicks loved me. No, none of the people in my grade did, because they all thought I was a dork. But yeah, they did. Oh my God, I was so shy. I was such a dorcas. Wait a minute, Graham, Amy Morris, Trumbull. Your wife went to St. Joe's. See what we learn when we hang out in these Facebook lives, right? You learn about people who went to high school down the street from you. That's pretty cool. Have I ever done insanity? No comment. I have no comment about that. I'll put it this way. I tried it 3 days in a row, and my joints didn't like it. It was too much. It was legs, and legs, and it was hard for me, really, really hard for me. But people love it. Sean T, by the way, hardest working guy in fitness. Hardest working guy. He's a talent, man. He's a talent. I'm jealous of him. Yes, Francesca, absolutely true. But some things aren't for everybody, and it was just really, really tough on my knees, so I couldn't do it. What else? Boys and girls. 136! Let's see if we get this thing up to 500 again. Before Shauna goes, will you get in here? Your dinner's getting cold. Ann Kearns, what's the word, woman? What's life in Trumbull today? Yeah, it's tough. It's great for young athletes, though, man, if they want to just be tough, I tell you. Turbo Fire. No, I haven't. I haven't even done half of my workouts, okay? So just give you a sense. I create them, and I'm the guinea pig for them. And have you ever tried other Beachbody Talents programs? I've done some Joel Friedman stuff. I know Joel. I like Joel. He does really quality work. Who else? People love Sagi. He's got some great stuff going on there too that people really love. Jericho. I think Jericho is a dream. I think she's just fantastic, and I love her energy and enthusiasm. Trumbull's sad. Why Trumbull's sad? Is it the whole town sad because of the coronavirus? Why? That makes me sad. All right. I think I cleaned up most of the floor. Thank you for helping me transform my life. Marisol, I think it is. Have you considered switching to a plant-based diet? Hey, you know what? I did vegan for 6 months, and I was vegan right up to when I got sick. And I'm not blaming veganism as the reason why I got sick, but I was a bad vegan. And let me explain. Because to be vegan, you gotta, you know what I mean? You've got to eat more often throughout. I had to, because I train like a madman. I'm trying to keep my muscle mass up and my strength up, right? So, it's always like, okay, I got to eat here, I got to get here. How do I get my BCAAs, blah, blah, blah. And, Shauna didn't necessarily want to cook vegan meals. I'm going to do a vegan meal for Tony and do something else for him. So I'd have to, order food and, go down and pick food up. It's just, for me to get the right amount of calories. I mean, veganism, if you can do it, and that's your thing, it's as healthy as anything you can put in your body. Absolutely. Right. And, but I was not getting enough calories every day. So I was bonking in my workouts. And so my immune system was compromised as a result of the fact that I was not getting the proper calories because I couldn't keep up with the protocol, the vegan protocol. I don't cook. I don't prepare food. I don't even have a knife, right? I don't even know how to cut an onion, right? I do other things. My wife is the world's phenomenal cook. She can take a wad of gum, a shoelace, and a pine cone and turn that into a 5-course meal. She's just that skilled, right? So, Wesley Silvestri? That's not even a real name. Come on, that's not who. Wesley Silvestri? That's like an amazing name. That name. It's almost as if Wesley Silvestri's mom named him Westerly after Westerly, Rhode Island. Is that true? The town I was born in? What are the odds? What are the odds of that? How are you feeling these days? Sky, thank you for asking. Look at the funny hearts and things. I feel really good. I wake up with sort of a tight back some days, but I do about a 10-minute yoga session right out of bed, in my skivvies next to the bed, up dog, down dog, cat, cow, side twist, Surya Namaskara A, or, and then my back is fine. But here, this gets dizzy sometimes. I had a bad session about 5 days ago. I was doing a voiceover thing in my house, right? I was having to, and it's sort of intense, and you have to say things very articulately, and you can't know ifs, ands, or buts, and it's got to be done really precisely. And there's people in a studio on another side of town, and they're listening. David, how are you, buddy? Nice to see you, my man. And, you're repeating these lines over and over and over again. It was like a 2-hour session. I'm sitting in the same chair, and all of a sudden, I told him, I said, I have to quit. I have to pick this up tomorrow. And that happens. It happens like once every 10 days. But then again, I was sick as a dog for a year and a half. So I'll take once every 10 days. You know what I mean? Thanks, Mary. I'm looking forward to the dancing as well. I think I'm going to pick an 80s song this time. But Shauna has a tough time dancing to some of the songs that I pick. All her songs are great. She picks the best songs. But mine are like, goofy. Dynamics. Really, Francesca? That's awesome. That's a great program. Worried about getting enough cardio. Do I need to... Okay, cardio question. Let me tell you guys a story. Important. So the last days that we could go out into the world without being nervous, I work with one of the top physical therapists in the world. Her name is Holly Silvers. You can Google her. She's got more degrees than most doctors, right? She works with a lot of the top orthopedic people in this city of Los Angeles. And, she's part of this really sort of elite group of physical therapists. And they were supposed to meet in Milan, Italy, like 3 weeks into the COVID thing. And of course, they canceled the whole event. And she's only one of about 5 women in this group of top physical therapists around the world. And, so she was talking to her peers in Italy, and these people that, work in the emergency room, work in the ER, and they were noticing who was compromised and who wasn't. And of course, Italy got slammed. And some of the people that she was talking to were saying that anybody with great cardiovascular strength, great lung capacity, people who are doing a decent amount of cardiovascular exercise, were truly the least vulnerable people of the folks that they were seeing in this particular part of Italy. Now, is that a universal truth? I don't know. I don't want to say that it is. But, when I do my next newsletter, I'm going to quote a lot of what Holly said in the newsletter to explain the importance of cardiovascular exercise in the midst of this thing. Because, according to Holly and this woman, the disease, all illness, COVID and otherwise, the germs live at the bottom of your lungs. And most people, when they remove a lung, they take the bottom, because you can still use the top half and do the day-to-day, right? You can go walking, and you can go to the grocery store, and you can sit at your desk, and you can watch TV. But it's the bottom of your lungs that really activate, when you do cardio, you need the whole thing, top to bottom, right? And they're really in the back more than the front. They're everywhere. They're like, they fill almost your entire torso, right? So it is the cardiovascular. Frankie Goes to Hollywood. No kidding. Maybe I should pull that one out. It's the cardiovascular exercise. It's the expansion of the lower lungs. It's the oxygenation of the lower lungs when running and sprinting and biking and treadmilling and versiclimbing and skiing and jump roping that really is important right now. So if you know anybody out there who's, overweight and not exercising and not doing any kind of cardio, then get them walking, man. Get them walking. Get them using the bottom of their lungs, man, because it could save their life, because this COVID-19 is an accelerant. If you're vulnerable, you might live to your 60s and 70s and you'll be compromising the quality of your life, but you might live a long life. But if you have those ailments now and you get this thing, oh my God, it is Russian roulette. And it sucks. So, Tony, Next Level rocks. It's helping us stay focused during the quarantine. Thank you. My whole family is enjoying it. ... See more. I can't see the whole thing. It's getting dark there, brother. Shauna's going to come in after you. I know, dude. It's so true. All right, everybody. Francesca's leaving, so we should all leave. This should be it. We should just be done. Because if she's leaving, Bobby probably bolted. We don't even know. And then Wesley's probably gone, and I haven't seen Ann Kearns in here lately. So my friends are like, Tony's losing it. He won't get off this stupid chat. All right. Graham, Amy Morris, Next Level on Gaiam. Yes, Next Level is on Gaiam TV Fit and Yoga. Roku, Amazon, Spectrum. Check your cable or satellite provider. The first 30 days are free, $0. And then it's like $4.99 a month or $6.99 or just it's cheap as can be. And season 1 and 2, I don't know why they say seasons, but season 1 and 2 are available. And it's a lot of the same cast members. Alice is in there, and Bobby's in there, and Drea's in there, and new people too. And Sean Callahan is in those workouts. A lot of people, it's under the radar for a lot of folks. Gaiam they're not doing the same kind of media blitz that Beachbody used to do. So it's kind of a word of mouth thing. Season 3, I don't know. I'm waiting to go to work again. But of course, nobody can go to a studio and work. So pain in the Alice. That's right. Allison Wonderplank. Nice, Justin. Nice work. So you know the drill. $6.99. $6.99 for 21 workouts. Oh, and if you go to Go 2020 Next Level, Go 2020 Next Level on Facebook, there's a challenge group in there, and I created a hybrid, because it's 21 workouts, but there's not a program, so I wanted to create a program so that you guys can have something to follow, as opposed to just, I'm going to do this one, I'm going to do this one. It's no good to be random. Netflix, it's not on Netflix, sorry, I know. Let's see, Next Level has some of his best work. Well, thank you, John Stellwag. I appreciate that very much. You're a good man for saying so. Yeah, thank you. You know what? Because it's just me and Ned, man. They left us alone. And they said, Tony, how long do you want them? We don't care. How long do you want your warm-ups? We don't care. How long do you want your cool-downs? We don't care. Some of the workouts are 45 minutes. One of them's an hour and 9. You know what I mean? It's just what I wanted to do my way, and it's a load of fun, man. They're fun. They're really fun. It has a very similar to the original P90X5. How about some 22-minute hard? When I say hardcore, you say, when I say get some, you say, oh, it's been so long. Does plyo count as what? Yeah, it counts as everything. You look like you're having more fun in next level. Thank you, Justin. Yeah, you know, we had freedom. Guyam said, what do you want to do? See you later. We'll see you in the editing bay. Bye-bye. So that was cool. And we had Ned Farr. Ned Farr directed P90X. He's the original man. He's a dear, dear, wonderful friend of mine. And, you know, there's a rapport there. So, and you can see it next level for sure. Well, I should probably shut up. What do you think? Should I shut up? Because I talk a lot. Bit of a talker. I'm also a doer, but I talk too much. So, does plyo count as cardio? All right, I'm gonna answer that question, Andrew. And so here's the difference. Plyo is more of HIIT training. It's high intensity training. So cardiovascular exercise is the kind of exercise that involves obviously your heart and your lungs and your legs. But when you're using your legs for cardio exercise, it's typically something that you can do for a long duration of time. Like when you think about hiking or biking or running or jogging or whatever your version is, depending on your level of fitness. Or even the VersaClimber. You know, you get the VersaClimber, that thing's see that ugly son of a gun back there? You see him? See him back there? Look at that big, tall, mean machine. You know, these gyms in America, this thing used to be in gyms all across America. And then they're not so much anymore, except for really good gyms. Just saying, because they're a bastard. They're a bastard. They are. Both arms, legs, wah, 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 right? The range of motion is ridiculous, heart rate through the freaking roof. But it's adjustable. Tension's adjustable, and your range of motion is adjustable based on your level of fitness. So you can do it for sustained periods of time. Swimming, depending on your level, can be done for sustained periods of time. 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 10K, half marathon, depending on your level of fitness. That's cardio. Think about doing jumping up and down, full range of motion, plyo frog squats. Shorter duration of activity. All right, more muscle recruitment. Like this is cardio. This is cardio. This is cardio. Right? Heart rate is up. Lungs are being used, right? But you can see my legs aren't down here. And I'm not doing this, all right? This is minimal leg use, high heart rate lungs, boom, right? Whatever it is, whatever your cardio movement is. And then same thing with a treadmill or VersaClimber or stationary bike, right? Those things I can do for 20, 30, 40, 50 minutes. Plyo, you need breaks in between. You need decent amount. Patrick McGinnis. Oh my gosh. What is happening? You guys see Pat McGinnis? I don't know if you guys are all seeing each other's text popping up. I've known Pat. How many years have I known you, Pat McGinnis? 4,000 years. Pat McGinnis, one of the funniest, best actors I've ever met in my life. Unbelievable. Phenomenal actor. Still teaches acting. He was out here in LA with me. But he fell in love and had a child and moved back to his homeland of New York. We used to do stand-up together. Remember those days, buddy? Yep, we used to do stand-up comedy. He was funny. I was not. But it certainly did thicken the skin. You know what I'm saying? So does that answer your question about the difference between plyo and cardio? Even though plyo feels cardio-esque, but imagine the routine that we just did and we didn't take a break. No way. No way. Unless you're, I don't know, Sean T, right? Sean T could probably do this thing without stopping. I don't know why, because I have a big board here with all my notes over here. So How much yoga do you still do? Love from India. Oh my God. Well, I do yoga every morning for 10 minutes so that it kind of loosen up everything. And then I do my once a week yoga. When I first was learning yoga though, I was a 2 or 3 time a week person. Just to open things up and get into the groove and understand the difference between, Shavasana, Baddha Konasana, and Surya Namaskara A. All right. So I don't always use all those terms. I don't know all those terms. Ted McDonald does. But one thing about yoga is when I stick to once a week, I still see improvement. I see improvement in my yoga, and I see my improvement in plyo. I see my improvement when I'm working on my handstands. I see improvement in everything except for cardio, because for me, cardio is the only way to improve cardio. All right. So does the Last Action Hero bring any memories? Oh my gosh. Yeah. What I have, like an 8-second scene in the Last Action Hero. By the way, I played Officer Walschlager. Yes, Officer Walschlager, a Last Action Hero with Arnold Schwarzenegger. Anyway, yeah, don't blink. Also, I was in the 13th Warrior. You guys can look for that one. But I had prosthetics everywhere. So if you ever watch the 13th Warrior with Antonio Banderas, there's 2 scenes that I'm in. And I play 2 different characters. I play one of the flesh-eating VII. We were called the VII. Right, there were the Vikings, Antonio Banderas, and a bunch of actors. All the other actors, I was there in Canada for 3.5 months training those actors for, sword fights and just to make them look good and all their costumes and stuff. So there's one scene where there's a couple of the VII, the Eaters of the Dead. It's from a John, I forget the name of the novel, Eaters of the Dead. The movie was originally called Eaters of the Dead from a book by John Grisham. Crichton Grisham? I can't remember. And so I'm sitting there in my bear suit and I'm by the cave entrance. And then one of the Vikings comes up disguised, and I see it's him. So I wheel around to try to stab him. And then one of the other Vikings shoots an arrow, hits me right in the right eye, and then in the eye, and then I fall over and die. And it's, they had to tape an arrow to my face. It was pretty fun. And then the next scene, we shot a month and a half later. I'm in the cave playing a different Eater of the Dead, a different VIN, and I'm eating, actually it was turkey jerky, but it was supposed to be human flesh. I'm eating this thing, and I'm looking around because the Vikings are coming in. I think I hear a sound. And then I don't see them, and I gotta keep eating. Yeah, so on that I had a 8-second scene and then another 4-second scene. That's why I'm not an actor, because it's a bear. What about the movie when you were in a... Yeah, thanks, Ann. Yep. Not talking about that movie. No, I'm not. And please leave the chat. Please get out of here. I don't need to bring that one up. I was early in my career. I was trying to feed myself. That's all I'm going to say. I don't want anybody. If that pops up, I'm a dead man. I'm a dead man. I'll never have a career if that ever pops up. What about the movie where you were in a barn with a... I know, I saw that already. You don't have to write that twice. Holy crap. I like power now, and you still have to modify. That's okay. Best advice for starting out. I get frustrated when Hey, Jennifer, forget that. Forget about being frustrated. Do your best, forget the rest. Every time you're not doing well, forget the rest and do the rest. Forget it. Do it ugly. Do it terrible. Do it to hit the pause button. Stop judging. Judging will kill you. All right? On day 1, compare day 1 with day 30. And tell me you're not doing better on day 30 than day 1. Even if it's only like 2 or 3 exercises, or maybe you're going a little bit lower, or you can do your push-up is that much deeper. And then compare day 1 to day 60, and day 1 with day 90, and day 1 with day 120, and day 1 to the following year. Consistency. That's why we have you track this stuff, right? How many reps? How are you improving? How's it getting better? Forget about matching what you see on your screen. That will kill you. When are you going to do a hairstyle tutorial? I don't know, man. When should I do it? Never? I don't know. All right, I was going to get off like an hour ago. I want the mix you use for muscle atrophy. The mix. Is that music mix? So true. I pause a lot and modify everything. You have just Keep going up, literally. Good advice. Seriously, Christina, that's it. I have terrible workouts. Terrible. Like I stop in the middle and I turn off the music and I leave the room because I'm sore, my thing, or I'm just not in the mood. So what? So what? So what? So what? You come back another day and then you play pickleball after that. Pickleball! I wanted to say that 60 times. Brian, you're very welcome, everybody. I think it's probably, Sean, the food is now frozen. You know why? Because she's cooked it, put it on a plate, it sat there for 25 minutes, and now it's in the freezer. No question about that. And you know what? Today I had the free time, and I had a busy day, even though I'm stuck at home. Everybody wants something, various jobs done. I don't mind. I'm here to, provide my services to people. You know what I mean? A lot of them are for free, so that's totally cool. But I wanted to chat with you guys and hang out for a little bit, after this plyo session. I'm not as wet as I was. I think I'm drying. Still fresh. It's crazy. I don't know why. Do what you can. It's better than nothing. Always. Yeah, because I have my heart monitor. By the way, I'm up to 570. Can you guys see this? Wait a minute. Just sitting here. Hold on. Wait a minute. No. That backwards. 571. Wow. Is that 2 hours and 5 minutes? Is that how long we've been at this? Is that even possible? Oh my gosh. See what you get for free. I'm here for you folks. You know what I mean? What happens when you turn on the news? You only get 30 minutes. What happens when you watch your favorite TV show? It's like a movie. It was like a Scorsese movie today for all you folks. I just loved hanging out. I mean, I did 2 Zoom calls today. I did 2 yesterday. This is the way that we communicate, right? Now, kind of have to. And it's better than just going upstairs and watching the tube. Ick. So I hope to see you for Dance Party Friday, high noon. I'll make that announcement. You'll see it on the page. Billy Idol, great. We'll do Rebel Yell, man. I don't know if anybody was at Summit, but 3 years ago, I was on stage with Billy Idol singing Rebel Yell with Billy Idol. I was doing an imitation of Billy Idol while on stage with Billy Idol, both singing Rebel Yell. So check that box. That was one of those crazy, holy cow, how is this happening to me moments, man. And that's because you guys. There were 16,000 Beachbody coaches in an arena, and Billy was full throttle, man. I trained that boy Monday through Friday, 5 years. Saw him every day. I was at his house the day he almost lost his leg in a motorcycle accident. Yeah, right, great. Hey, mate, we got shoulders and triceps. Yeah, I can't even do a full Billy Idol because it's too much swearing. He was a fun, nice, funny guy, man. Cool cat. All right, relax. Frankie goes to Hollywood. Mary, I might just do that on the Friday dance party. Look out for that, everybody. So this is me, finally, for the 15th time, saying thank you, everyone. And I appreciate you all being here. And I hope to see you for the next one, which is the Friday dance party at noon, Pacific Standard Time. And then Saturday, the next day, 11 a.m. for our hour 15, it's turned out to be, yoga session. All right, everybody? Thank you. Susan and Ann, look at that. Friend from high school, friend, and Susan is my person that helps me do all my domestic military tours. We've been all over this country to so many bases. How many bases have we been to? Do you know that number? Susan Kane? Be curious. Let me see that. We like the tracks you play, Led Zeppelin. I do too, man. Come on. See you at the dance party. All right. I just want to see how many bases I've been to. Then I'm going to say goodbye. I'm waiting for Susan's answer. Do you know? Class of 76. Trumbull Eagles. Trumbull Eagles rule. Yeah. Yeah, you too, Corinne. Great to see you. Gustavo, thank you. Terry, you're welcome. 22 military bases in just the States. Wow. And that excludes all the ones from around the world, from Kosovo to South Korea and Japan and Europe and I can't wait to do some more one day. That'll be fun. You and me, Susan. Let's do it. That's right with you. All right. Thank you again, each and every one of you. Tony Horton, finally going to shut the hell up and say good night. Good night.